Hi, and welcome along to DR Sports with some breaking news all about some big players on the move this summer. I'll tell you what, the transfer window is really hotting up. Starting off with the news that broke today from David Ornstein of The Athletic, who said that Harry Kane has been linked with a move to Bayern Munich. He broke this news. He said, exclusive, Bayern Munich have today submitted an official proposal to sign Harry Kane from Tottenham Hotspur. Bayern have submitted a written offer to Tottenham for the 29-year-old striker worth 70 million euros plus add-ons. The England captain's got 1 year left on his existing Spurs contract, and Thomas Tuchel is a big fan and wants to bring him into Bayern Munich. However, that deal has been swiftly rejected by Tottenham Hotspur. Another journalist, Ben Jacobs, reporting that Spurs have rejected Bayern's 70 million euro plus add-ons offer for Harry Kane. Daniel Levy is in no mood to sell, and certainly not for under £100 million, which basically this deal, 70 million euros, is nowhere near what Daniel Levy is looking for. There's a bit of a conundrum here for Daniel Levy and Tottenham. What do they do with Harry Kane? Do they keep him or do they sell him? They can keep him, but come this time next year, Harry Kane will be able to walk away from Tottenham for nothing. Absolutely nothing. He'll be able to choose whichever club he wants to go to and walk away on a free. So the thing for Tottenham are, do you cash in now on Harry Kane or do you sell him? Do you, or do you keep him, should I say? I mean, you can keep him and gamble that Harry Kane can hopefully fire Tottenham Hotspur back into the Champions League. And then, that would have been a big step before he leaves and maybe even be something that could persuade him to stay. He may be persuaded to stay if, say, Tottenham are having a great season under their new manager Postecoglou. However, if that don't work out, you could find yourself out of the Champions League for next year again and not having Harry Kane. And without Harry Kane, Tottenham are going to be a lot weaker because, let's face it, he carried the team last year with his goals. I mean, despite how poor they were, he was the one person who was banging in the goals. And there are a lot of clubs interested in him. Bayern, strong interest. Thomas Tuchel, obviously a big fan. We know that Eric Ten Hag at Man United would love to get Harry Kane as well. But all the power at the moment, for me, rests with Harry Kane. Because he can just sit in there and just say, right, I'll just ride out my last year and then I'll walk away for free. And he knows that he'll still get a big move to one of those clubs and it'll be much more attractive on a free contract and be able to negotiate some really high wages. But the initial offer made from Bayern Munich has been rejected. And as I said, Ben Jacobs saying that Daniel Levy in no mood to sell. And certainly for not under £100 million. So Harry Kane at the moment is going nowhere. What about James Maddison, though? There's another story that broke today from Fabrizio Romano, who said that Tottenham have agreed personal terms with James Maddison as negotiations with Leicester are finally advancing. Talks are underway. Understood that Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is very active on this deal and trying to get it done as soon as possible. Again, of course, James Maddison, Leicester City player. Leicester, of course, relegated. He's another player that's in a position where at the end of next season, his contract with Leicester will expire. So Leicester, again, need to really move him on right now and get as much money as they can before he walks away next season for nothing. Maddison won't want to stay a whole season. The Euros are on this year. Maddison still has ambitions of breaking into the England squad for the Euros. He's figured in the squads recently. And obviously, if you're playing in the Championship, you've virtually got no chance of getting into that squad. So Maddison's going to leave. And Tottenham is looking like the likely destination. Newcastle were interested, but they've changed their mind by the looks of it on him. They've gone in for Tonali. And maybe it could be something to do with the wages, because they're talking about Maddison's going to be on around about £170,000 a week plus bonuses at Spurs, which will make him a very, very high earner. A lot more than what he would probably have been getting at Newcastle. And Newcastle probably look at it and saying it's too much in wages. Despite how much money Newcastle have got, they still got to, fit within financial fair play. Another striker who looks like he could be on the move this summer is Victor Osimhen of Napoli. Had a great season last year, won the title for Napoli, but he's attracting the interest of all the top teams around Europe. One of those teams is Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, we know that Mbappe has said he's not signing a new contract at PSG, and PSG are saying, well, if you're not going to sign a new contract, we would rather sell you than keep you this summer. The player that they're looking to replace him is Victor Osimhen. Had a fantastic season, as I said, last year. Now, Napoli have rejected Paris Saint-Germain's opening offer of 100 million euros for the 24-year-old Victor Osimhen. The French giant, they're looking for a new offer of around about... the French giants are looking to make a new offer of around about 130 million euros for Osimhen. However, the talk is that the Napoli president is holding out for around about 200 million euros. So this is not going to be an easy deal to get done. Absolutely no chance of that. And again, I think this could be one of those deals that we're going to be hearing a lot about this summer. But another big player on the move. And another one of these big, expensive players that's definitely on the move this season is Declan Rice. Now, David Ornstein broke the news last night that Manchester City had put a bid in of £80 million plus 10 million in add-ons, matching the amount that Arsenal are trying to pay for him. However, this has also been rejected by West Ham. And David Ornstein tweeted out again this morning, West Ham have turned down Manchester City's offer for Declan Rice. Manchester City made a formal proposal last night worth £80 million plus 10 million in add-ons. West Ham were unimpressed and quickly rejected it. Arsenal have seen two bids rebuffed, but remain determined to sign the 24-year-old. And Arsenal expected to come in with a third bid. They did make a bid of £75 million plus 50 million in add-ons. This is a bidding war in full effect. It's like the league all over again. Arsenal and Man United going at it. Who's going to come out on top? Will it be like City, like it was in the league, or will it be Arsenal? Certainly West Ham, they're looking for a fee of around about £100 million. A lot of money for these deals this summer, and this is one of the very biggest ones, and the bidding war is fully underway. Arsenal could make another bid, as early as today. So let's keep an eye out and see that situation. So some big players on the move. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Harry Kane's going to stay at Tottenham, or do you think he will leave? Will he go to Bayern? Will he go to Manchester United? I would love to hear from you guys. Remember, there's a long way to go in this window. The window closes on the 1st of September, so very long way to go. Maddison, will he end up at Tottenham? Where is Osimhen going to end up this summer? And where is Declan Rice going to end up? Would it be at Manchester City or my preferred destination for him, Arsenal? It would be, wouldn't it? Let us know in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe here to DR Sports. We'll keep you up to date with all the transfer news that is breaking throughout the day. So make sure you turn your notifications on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.